he's part of a whole system that is not just Harvey Weinstein at all. It's like a lot of people are participating in this.
Yeah.
Like everybody.
Yeah. Which is a cult.
Yeah, well, that was kind of the point.
Exactly. So
at what point do you recognize it's not just this creepy movie mogul? It's like everybody.
Well, very quickly. When I flew home, I didn't go to any of the other premieres I had at Sundance. That time, I went home, and I went to the management office of my managers at that time, and the head manager, they were very powerful. I said to him, you know, what happened? And I was like, you know, shell-shocked and like, bleh. And the first thing out of his mouth, God damn it, I just had an LA Times expose on him. It to me not to do this.
Whoa.
And then I was like, that's when I started figuring out everybody was in on it.
Oprah Winfrey is caught up in Diddy's dark list scandal and under the FBI's microscope. In recent years, many celebrities have found themselves entangled in whispers and accusations surrounding the entertainment industry's hidden dynamics. But this takes the cake, with Oprah at the heart of it. While she's known as the queen of talk shows, her ties to Diddy's inner circle are starting to come into question, with sources hinting that her association may be much closer than many people initially thought. Remember, folks, while some sources can be speculative, many of these details are resurfacing from years ago, raising some very serious questions. With every new report, Oprah's name is suddenly linked to allegations that don't align with the public image she's created. The FBI became interested in exploring Hollywood's connections to a bigger ring of misconduct and are zeroing in on Diddy's famous parties. The so-called dark list allegedly contains the names of powerful people from all corners of Hollywood, and that's where Oprah's association is raising some eyebrows. We're talking about how Oprah, who's spoken out in the past about creating a safe, transparent environment in the media, may have attended or even supported certain illegal activities tied to Diddy. So let's look at why the FBI is suddenly interested in Oprah. You see, Diddy's famous events have long been said to host Hollywood's elite events that go beyond your typical celebrity parties. People whispered about secrets, scandals, and even some questionable activities, but for years these gatherings were brushed off as just part of the entertainment world's glitzy lifestyle. Oprah's name, however, wasn't always tied directly to these parties. She was simply known as an influential media mogul with a powerful voice. But now, the FBI's renewed interest suggests there's more here than meets the eye, and she may have known far more than anyone suspected. Insiders claim that Oprah might have knowledge about what went down at some of these parties, which have always had whispers of secrecy and scandal surrounding them. The FBI's focus on her suggests they're looking for someone with a high-profile perspective, someone who may have witnessed things that many people only heard about. Reports indicate that Diddy kept a so-called dark list detailing high-profile individuals who were aware of these gatherings. Oprah's potential connection to this dark list raises questions, given her usually clean and respected image. Why would she be involved in such parties?
Does Tyler Perry have a hand in these Diddy parties as well?
He go to him and Oprah. They like Diddy party. I don't know why everybody keeps trying to make Tyler Perry out to be some black saint. The simple fact that he used and misused and abused the black community, especially the churches, and the only church he ever really gave big donations to was TD Cakes, another veteran who come to bless the baby oil, which was full of what? Like, I don't get it.
And if that wasn't enough, some old footage and photos are now raising eyebrows about the company Oprah kept. Photos have surfaced showing Oprah with other influential Hollywood figures who, like her, have faced accusations of hiding or ignoring abuse within the industry. These images now hint at a network of power players who knew one another well and kept each other's secrets. There are even clips from various events where Oprah is seen in close circles with some of Diddy's frequent party guests, sparking questions about how much she knew of the alleged activities tied to his parties. Now, we've all seen how tight-knit Hollywood can be, but Oprah's ties go deeper than most. She's been close with big names like Harvey Weinstein and Russell Simmons. and her influence has always been huge. Over the years, Oprah has built strong ties with many powerful figures in Hollywood, creating alliances that extended her influence beyond the media world. People like Weinstein and Simmons were once considered untouchable within Hollywood's elite. And Oprah's friendship with them was no secret even during times when accusations against them started to emerge. Her powerful connections have often worked in her favor, helping to build her legacy and solidify her status. But now, these same connections are being re-examined under a darker lens, with people questioning if those relationships had a more complex impact. Actress Rose McGowan called out Oprah for allegedly supporting a sick power structure for personal gain. McGowan's statements fueled suspicions that Oprah's close relationships within Hollywood weren't as innocent as they appeared. According to McGowan, Oprah's support of certain powerful individuals and her silence on critical issues revealed a side that didn't align with her public persona as a voice for the voiceless. Oprah, who has often stood as an advocate for women's rights, somehow remained quiet when people she was close to came under fire for serious allegations. This raised questions about whether her influence served to uplift people or, as McGowan suggested, to reinforce a powerful circle that allowed certain behaviors to go unchecked. And as the stories resurface, it seems like not everyone is staying quiet anymore. The walls are closing in and people are talking. Insiders from Hollywood are stepping forward, hinting at things they saw or heard at these parties. Their statements are casting doubt on the long-standing image of Hollywood's beloved stars, suggesting that there was a pact of silence that protected people's reputations while keeping disturbing details in the shadows. It's almost as if the power dynamics in Hollywood are beginning to shift, and some of those who were once silent are now feeling the time is right to speak out, exposing what really went on behind the scenes.
P. Diddy has a buddy of his that he's been producing music with for a while, and that buddy rubs shoulders consistently with Epstein. Consistently. So, Oprah supposedly is on that list in a hidden way because Oprah has bumped shoulders numerous times with Epstein, numerous times with Harvey Weinstein, numerous times with well-known pedophiles, and she is frequently seen with P. Diddy.
Let's take a step back. Did anyone see this coming? A few strange things have been happening in Hollywood, almost as if some knew this was on the horizon. In an industry known for its secrets, these odd occurrences have caught the attention of many people. The whispers have turned into shouts about a changing tide, suggesting that the past is finally catching up to some of its key players. Kevin Hart recently made headlines for shutting down his vegan restaurants. While he cited personal reasons for closing the restaurants, speculation ran rampant. Was this a simple business decision, or was he feeling the heat from the shifting dynamics in Hollywood? The timing of this decision raised eyebrows, especially given the ongoing issues surrounding Diddy and now Oprah. Kevin is aware of the secrets that can shake the foundation of Hollywood. And it's not just him. Other celebrities have been acting cagey or dropping cryptic hints about staying out of trouble. Some have mentioned feeling anxious or uncertain, while others have expressed their desire to distance themselves from old alliances that might be linked to the controversies. With the FBI investigation now casting a long shadow over these high-profile figures, the effects are being felt throughout Hollywood. But why is Oprah involved in this mess? Her public persona has always been untouchable, yet there are whispers that she's not quite the generous person everyone believes she is. For years, Oprah has been lauded as a philanthropist and a source of inspiration for millions. But recent reports have revealed a more complex picture. People are pointing to various incidents that suggest a darker side to her operations, especially her past activities that have left some people questioning her motives and ethics.
The trial of a former dormitory matron charged with abusing 6 students at Oprah Winfrey School for Girls in South Africa is resuming. Prosecutors say former dorm matron Tina Virginia Makopo tried to kiss and fondle the girls. She's also accused of kicking and hitting some of them. Makopo pleaded innocent to 14 charges of indecent assault and criminal injury in South Africa.
From her involvement in controversies at her girls' school in South Africa to an awkward interview with the Olsen twins, these incidents are being re-examined. The school, which aimed to provide education and support for young girls, faced serious accusations regarding mismanagement and misconduct. Parents and former students raised concerns about the treatment of the girls, alleging that the environment wasn't as good as Oprah had promised. And then there's the infamous interview with the Olsen twins, which many viewed as uncomfortable and unprofessional. Oprah's approach in that situation seemed off, and the fallout from that interview raised eyebrows about her ability to connect genuinely with guests, especially those who are younger or more vulnerable.
No, I know there's a new rumor that's recently surfaced. Has really upset you, right?
You know, the one about eating.
Yeah, you know, people are going to write what they want to write. We try not to read the good or the bad because it just kind of comes with the territory. You know, either you're too fat, you're too skinny, and people are just going to write what they
What size are you, by the way?
Size?
Yeah, I always like
I'm
to
really
know.
sure.
You're not sure?
Girls, and
Oh,
you know.
that's so interesting.
The resurfacing of these past incidents adds layers to the recent allegations surrounding her. And let's not forget Monique's bombshell accusations of being blackballed by Oprah. Monique has been vocal about her belief that Oprah played a role in her struggles within the industry, claiming that Oprah's influence led to her being sidelined in projects and opportunities. This accusation has fueled a growing list of grievances against Oprah. Many people are beginning to question the extent of her influence and whether it has been used for good or ill. With Oprah allegedly on the FBI's radar, many people wonder if this is just the beginning. The recent allegations and investigations are stirring the pot in Tinseltown, and as the pieces start to fall into place, more and more celebs are beginning to sweat. Reports suggest that past party attendees like Chris Brown, Will Smith, and Jay-Z could all face warrants. These celebrities have been linked to the kinds of parties that have raised eyebrows for years. If the FBI is serious about investigating Oprah's connections to Diddy, then they might very well want to talk to anyone who was in the room during these famous parties. Meanwhile, social media has exploded with comments like, "If they can actually take Oprah down, I'm going to have a party. That woman is evil. I've been waiting for all of her nastiness to come back to her. Maybe they'll get her this time." Someone still needs to ask Oprah what happened to those kids that went missing from her school. Now, let's talk about the ramifications of this situation. Oprah has been a beacon of inspiration for so many people, but with her name now tied to Diddy's alleged wrongdoings, her empire stands on tough ground. She is now facing questions she may never have answered. With Diddy's downfall, more names are coming to light, and Hollywood's power dynamics may be on the verge of a massive shift. People are tired of the status quo, and they're eager for change, especially when it comes to power dynamics that have allowed misconduct to flourish unchecked for too long. As we see more names emerge and stories unfold, it raises the question, what's next for Oprah and the rest of Hollywood? Will she manage to navigate these troubled waters and come out unscathed? Or will the scrutiny prove too much, leading to a reckoning that changes everything we thought we knew about her? The next few weeks will be crucial in determining Oprah's fate. But what do you guys think? Is Oprah's empire in trouble, or will Hollywood's secret circle keep her safe? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.